Hi, this is Mark Littleton, the minister of the Word for the Athens Church of Christ, with today's 3-minute sermon. Here at the beginning of the year, I'm trying to share every day some wisdom that will help us to make 2022 a good year. You know, we're thinking about New Year's resolutions. We're thinking about things this year, whether we put them in writing or not, things that we want to accomplish, things that we want to do differently than we did in the previous year. And when I think about those kind of resolutions, I'm always reminded of a statement that Zig Ziglar made years ago. Zig Ziglar said this. He's known for many of his wise sayings, but this one really stuck with me. He said that if you aim at nothing, you're going to hit it every time. Think about that statement. If you aim at nothing, you're going to hit it every single time. In other words, if you don't have some sort of goal that you have out in front of you, that you are straining for, that you are reaching toward, then if you're aiming at absolutely nothing, then you're going to accomplish absolutely nothing. You're going to hit what you're aiming at. So here's my challenge to you as we're thinking about a new year. What are you going to aim at in 2022? A passage that I shared with you last week, I want to share it with you one more time today, and that's in Philippians 3, verses 13 and 14, where Paul says, "Brothers, I do not consider that I have made it my own, but one thing I do, forgetting what lies behind and straining forward to what lies ahead, I press on toward the goal for the prize of the upward call of God in Christ Jesus." Paul said, there's a lot that's happened to me in the past. There's some stuff that's happening to me right now in the present that isn't good. When he wrote this, he was in prison just for talking to people about Jesus and preaching and teaching about Jesus. And so his past was hard. His present was hard. And yet Paul said, in spite of all that, I am straining forward. I am pressing on toward the goal. And his goal was to allow God to use him to accomplish his purposes, God's purposes in this life, and then to spend eternity with God in heaven. You can't think of a better goal than that, to use your life right now for God's glory and then to spend eternity with him in heaven because you know and you follow Jesus Christ. I pray that that is the goal you're going to aim for this year. Lord willing, we'll see you again tomorrow for another 3-minute sermon. God bless.